In this video of the Unseen Nature Contest in the Better Photography Weekly Challenge, we are going to discuss the winners and honorable mentions of the contest. The judge and mentor is Kedar Bhire, a wildlife photographer who dons many hats. He has been an environmental health expert by profession for 3 decades. He started a company, Nature Works, in 2017 to work in his passion of wildlife conservation and nature photography. Nature Works does fine art printing to support visual artists to take their work to a art form through archival printing, which can then be exhibited or sold. Over the years, he has photographed biodiversity and wilderness in India and abroad. An associate of International League of Conservation Writers, he writes about conservation issues through his blog. He is also a well-known herpetologist and an excellent diver and underwater photographer. Hello and welcome.
Thanks, Niluka. Cool.
So, would you like to first run us through what you feel about the entire contest, the entries that you saw?
Yeah, the whole DSLR entries were quite amazing, and I am also quite taken over with a cell phone category that people have gone out and did a lot of experimentation on it. But as our subject was very specific to a macro photography, which we explained in our earlier thing, it's more is to showing a larger than life uh, images of certain small insects or anything in the nature as such, in unseen nature. But I got some challenging when I shortlisted last 10-15 images. Selecting winner was very challenging. All were at a similar level. So probably the winner is more on my feelings, the image which I like the most kind of thing. So the other people who are into the shortlisted category, all are like winners. Only the first, as a procedural, I have to select somebody first. Otherwise, all shortlisted images are quite, I like them a lot. And I like the visualization of photographers and also the execution as per their visualization. That also quite good, Many people, if they see some other images, they will feel that they also need to be included into the shortlist. But as we have these competitions and we cannot include each and everything, so there were a lot of good images. So the final selection was on me. So I'm trying to justify my selections more than justifying others' images so much. But these images spoke a lot to me, and I feel there is a good visualization on ground, and people are shooting the images with certain thought processes, not just opportunistic shots, because you have a best of the camera and you say just opportunity, but people are creating frames. So that creation of frames was more important to me than showing something very rare or showing something, out of the word kind of thing. But for me, maybe a very common phenomena, but if it was shown in a very different visualization, probably it comes to more liking to me than just the opportunistic beautiful picture. So let's go to the camera category, because that is with the DSLRs. As I work a lot with DSLRs, it's easier for me to talk in technically. Cell phone category is a little difficult to talk because I hardly use my cell phone for photography as such. Little bit, but not too much. So in the camera category, okay, down. So this first shortlisted image is not like traditionally a macro image as such. It's not the insect larger than life picture, but probably it's little different composition and a very different visualization. Actually, it shows that there is a life. It doesn't need to be a larger than life, but the patterns and the whole composition was so amazing. It doesn't fit into a traditional macro photography image, but I love the visualization of photographer. Those lines have used perfectly. The position of the insect also is very perfect. The spaces between the lines, overall it's an amazing picture. Means it would also fit into patterns. It would also fit into a kind of a macro landscape kind of thing. So I will call it a more as a macro landscape, and but it's a perfect execution and a visualization and a composition of an image. Uh, Probably I will say it may not get into the final winner because it is not, as we are talking about a macro and an unseen nature as such. I'm looking at more, representation of a very macro forms, larger than life representation. But I love this image, and I don't mind shortlisting it at all for the final 5 or 6 images. So congrats to Manish Pawar from Betul for a beautiful visualization and composition into a macro word. The second image is, I think this is Arpit Parekh, and these all are the tadpoles developing into the frog eggs as such. It's a beautiful macro subject, and over the years, a lot of wildlife photographers and nature photographers have shot this particular thing. It's an amazing unseen nature. We don't see these kind of subjects very often. But I would have preferred to get into more winning, prefer more different visualization and little experimentation with this subject than just a beautiful. But it's a very unseen nature, beautiful execution, and the end result of a macro photograph. You know, and I think people will love to see these kind of images because it's unseen nature, a really unseen nature as such. Not many people go and look at frog eggs into the tadpole development, and again taking a good and beautiful picture of it is also challenging, into the heavy rains, into the rainforest or our Sahyadri forest of Western Ghats. So that also become a part of shortlisted images into the final. The third is Subhendu Devnath, Kolkata, a simple subject like housefly and probably the water droplets and a good background. So gives overall a beautiful feeling, beautiful composition, good negative and positive space into a macro photography. Not many people look at the composition when they do a macro photography, they just go close and take a shot. A beautiful composition, beautiful execution, thought process is also quite nice. So this also comes into the shortlisted images into the DSLR macro category. The fourth one is Agniswar Ghosal from Bolpur. This is a something, nature always offers. If you really look at this picture, there is a spider, there is a wasp, and there are other flies on the wasp as such. So it's completely a drama happening in nature. A perfect macro image, beautiful background, completely, soft background, bright colors, and great execution, composition, everything. It's if you take a like a textbook academic macro image, what's happened into the nature and unseen nature. This is one of that kind of image. Every execution is best. Composition, camera angles, the story and a drama happening an image, all good. It's completely good image as such, a complete macro package. That's why also it to become a part of a shortlisted final images. Again, I'm telling all shortlisted images are winner in themselves. So the number one is going to be only because of procedural in nature. Not that one image is great than other images like that. Again, another beautiful macro image of these flies, robber flies, Arjit Mondal and from Durgapur. It looks like two robber flies and a mirror image. Again, beautiful soft background, lines, colors, beautiful execution. These are the images which actually give impression to the macro photography in nature. That is the word which is larger than life word, which not common people see every day. And these are the beautiful execution of macro images, the earlier one, this one. These are really great macro images of nature and unseen nature. This image of a very, very common, it's a millipede climbing on the trees and a flower. And this is shortlist as well as a winning image of a DSLR category. I am little, what you say, closer to a vertical frames more than the horizontal frames because they are rare. And it's good for the any kind of publications in magazines, and also vertical frames actually suits more than the horizontal frames. But here, the visualization of a photographer with all the factors into the frame and keeping them at exact position, organizing those flashes, backlighting in a very right way. It's called little more beyond going for a beautiful macro image, but creating a very unseen drama and a story into the image with playing with lights. So I love this image. I loved all those 6 of shortlist images, but I love this more because of a thought process of a photographer behind it. Beautiful flash angles, and it gives you certain, that larger than life, like some huge creature climbing on some branch kind of effect. And that's what macro photography represents for me. It need to give you that larger than life into the end. Okay. So this is a procedural, again, number 1 out of all shortlisted, but this is a winning image for me. And again, from Myanmar, not our Indian. So I really love that people are doing this kind of works all across the world. So these are the DSLR categories, and this is the winner of DSLR category. So let's go to cell phone, smartphone categories. So first shortlist image from Ansar Deen Tanjavur, and after going through all shortlisting and winning, when you sent me the name of the photographers who have win, I think Ansar Deen has 2 or 3 images
3
shortlisted.
images. 3.
Yeah, which as a judge, I wasn't knowing who had shot what, but that's amazing work with a smartphone. Again, these are the simple subjects created showing as an unseen nature. Again, a monochrome effect, those droplets. It's an amazing frame. A beautiful use of negative space on the right side and a subject. So overall, beautiful image. Abhinesh Sekar from Pudukottai, it's a simple. These are the termite swarms, and they have, after the first rain, they came out and they lose their wings, and then they nest into the ground. So this is a termite queen or a king, or winged termites as they are called, fallen on the ground into a water stream, water droplets on them. Again, unseen nature. As I was saying into the videos before we went into the competition, just walk around and you will probably open doors to a lot of unseen things around you. This is that kind of story. Beautiful execution, frame, and I love those droplets onto the wings and the whole water stream effect. So this is again shortlisted. I know the challenges of smartphone into a macro category are tremendous than DSLR. So I have to also look at the utilization of that difficult media like a smartphone to do a macro photography. Okay. So this is one. Again, you can see Ansirdin, Tanjavu. Means I wouldn't have believed this is a cell phone macro photography, if I haven't seen the data with the image and, the exim data and everything. But this is a dragonfly wings beautifully taken against the soft background. Uh, it's little center, but it's a beautiful execution and beautiful image for your eyes to see as such. Again, you see the Ansirdin. This is, I think, the third image. I love this image as a whole execution as such. Probably this is a lime into some cocktail glass or and a beautiful backlighted thing and everything. It's kind of a created a macro image. But as we are talking about little unseen nature in this, so probably this went little minus 0.005 kind of marks than the winning image. But I love the execution of this image and composition and position a lot. It's only may not be fitting exactly unseen nature, but unseen nature can be all around us. If you're sitting in a bar also, it may not be a natural as such, but this is unseen nature, So again, beautiful image by Ansirdin, like his other 2 images. beautiful visualization, thought process, and execution. Sritam Kumar Sethi's Belaso. This what we have thought when we announce this competition. Just go out into your gardens and around your home because you are into lockdown, and see something happening, compose it better way, and give the representation. I think this image represent that spirit of a lockdown, going out and shooting those small caterpillars on a just a small plant bird coming out somewhere. And beautiful composition, looks like a kind of a question mark, or anyway, means any a viewer can actually decide what this is. But I felt this is that spirit of what we actually launched this competition into a lockdown period of corona, and the photographer has actually used that lockdown time going out into the garden nearby, not outside, but take those common subjects, compose them beautifully in a good lighting, good technique, and everything. So for me, out of all the shortlisted images, because it was unseen nature in a lockdown period and the spirit of that whole lockdown, I think the smartphone category, this image became winner throughout all. Again, all other images are also at the same level, but I have to select one because it's otherwise you will shout at me, Nilofer, I need one image. So this is the winner from a smartphone category, and I congratulate all shortlisted photographers as well as winners. See, winners is more on a process and it's more of a personal opinion, but all shortlisted images are technically perfect, visualization are perfect, thought process are perfect, execution also matters a lot in the end. So it's all combined package for a macro photography. For me, as an unseen nature and a spirit of lockdown and shooting, what are common all around us. So I think both the winners, if you see the one factor which made them different than others, is the common subject which you can shoot all around you in a lockdown period. If you take even a DSLR category, probably that image may have made into a small garden with a potted plants and everything. But that was the spirit of the competition into a lockdown, not the pictures which you belong to some remote areas which you never get into the city. So probably all the shortlisted images, the winning spirit was more of that lockdown and what is around you, unseen nature, for me to select those two images as the winning images. Yeah. If you see beautiful execution, macro images completely well, but common subject and elements all seen around us, around our homes, particularly. So that was the spirit of this whole competition of unseen nature when you are into lockdown, not socializing, around your homes. So probably these both images for me represent that spirit of a lockdown where you just go nearby home and shoot something with your DSLR or cell phone and represent macro photography or unseen world around us. So these two, and again you see both are in vertical formats. So you can see my love for vertical formats in that way.
Thank you so much.